Hi my beautiful souls, so welcome back. This video is for what's next in your love life right now. This is a pick a card reading, so I'm going to give you a moment to meditate on the decks, and down below will be a timestamp for you to jump ahead to your reading. Go ahead and meditate. Hello, group number one. This is your love reading for what's happening next in your love life right now. What's happening next in their love life right now? So, there could be some really quick energy happening around your love life. Maybe some fast decisions is being made for you and your person, if there is a person. If you are single, then maybe you're really putting yourself out there right now and really showing that you are currently available. Maybe you're having fun and you're being very spontaneous right now. If you're in a relationship, then this could be your relationship feels very fun, spontaneous. It's very upbeat right now. And there could be some form of energy in this relationship that's making it feel very grounded. I feel like if you guys are in a relationship, it's very new. And if you're not and you're coming across this person, they just feel almost like home to you. Like you're like, wow, like something about, oh, wow. Something about this person feels very grounded. And very neutral, you know. We have a couple tens here. We have a few cards here, and I'm trying to decide. Let's see. So we have the Ten of Swords representing that this relationship, maybe you thought that this relationship wasn't really going to go anywhere, and you really didn't give it too much energy. You didn't give it very much energy, so at first it wasn't really like flourishing because you're like, I don't know exactly where this is going to go or what it is that you're looking for out of this relationship. And then like you kind of just allowed it to develop, or you're allowing it to develop. If this hasn't already happened and it's coming, you're kind of like, it's almost like if you're single right now, you're really like allowing yourself to experience people. So that could be the reason for why you didn't just up and give it all of your energy right away, and instead you chose to like kind of just let it play out and do its thing. And now moving forward, it's going to have so much life. Like the relationship's going to have so much life. It's going to feel so grounded and so homey. It's going to feel like maybe you guys were like really meant to be. You guys could really bring out like a like a good partnership out of one another, where it's like you guys make solid ground together, something that's very stable. Maybe you guys make money together really well, or you guys inspire each other a lot and maybe like bounce ideas off of one another. Maybe talking to this person just feels like talking to your best friend or something. And you're like, wow, like I could really see myself making money with you, or I could really see myself like doing something like really good with you. Like they come off as like a really good partner. And I feel like the only issue you guys might have is like communication, exactly. And that's overall like deeper, or energy wise, like yeah, like maybe like the energy that you guys put in might be the only issue here, because we also have the Four of Swords, and that's telling me that you are going to take time to like meditate on the situation to really see if you really want this or not. You're really going to take the time to like really question what's next. I feel like you're almost in disbelief that this person has made their way into your life. Like, wow, are you really here? Is this really what's happening next? And yeah, this is what's happening next. Like, this person could feel very passionate, very fun, very spontaneous, very fiery, but in the most romantic way. They could also feel like dark and handsome energy, where they just feel like you feel very safe and protected with them. Yeah. And I feel like maybe because it's happening so quickly that you're questioning if like you should keep going because of like how it's playing out. You're like, oh my gosh, like, do I want this with this person? How do I know? Like, it's almost like you're really questioning if you should continue to move forward, and continue to move forward. Keep going. Why not? Let's see. Let's see. What else does group number 1 need to know about their person? What do they need to know about this person? What's next for their love? Changes. Changes are happening. Big changes. I'm feeling like you guys are going to be like, I feel like you met this person and kind of like you hauled. Like you dived in and maybe it just took off so fast. Like this relationship took off so fast with this person. And that is why you had to take a step back and be like, am I getting ready to do this? Like, am I getting ready to like hop in? It's almost like you're like, you guys are like, you know what, let's just go get married. Let's go ahead and elope or something. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Like, this is like very spontaneous and it's going to bring a lot of change. There's going to be a lot of change with this person and in this relationship, because like, I'm feeling like your status is going to change really, really fast. Like, you're going to go from single to married or something. It's just going to take off so quickly for you. Let's see, what else do they need to know about this relationship? Yeah, they might feel like your knight in shining armor. Like, they might feel like your person. Like, you might really start to be like, wow, like, it's almost like you just know exactly what I want and need. And I feel like they hear your heart. They hear your soul. You know, like, and that is why you're like, you know what, I'm gonna just let it go. I'm just gonna like allow myself to feel and just kind of flow with the punches. And it's like, you're not really sure exactly where this is going, but you're going to keep going anyway. You're going to keep on like going down this path. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that right now, because it feels like a good time. I think the only issue here is simply just the way of communicating or the way of putting the energy into the relationship. Other than that, like, I feel like in the beginning, this is like, I feel like in the beginning, this is more like energy of like, I don't know, are you into this? I'm into this. Are you into this? And then like, you're just not giving it your all in the beginning. And then finally you're like, okay, let me just see how it plays out a little bit. And you let it. And then like the sun rises and you're like, okay, maybe I'll put in more energy, because I'm going to give you some energy. I'm going to give you the leeway, and then they're going to kind of put in as well, and you just feel so aligned with them. Like, this is something that's different for you. This might be out of your element as well. Let's see what else we have. Spirit, what else do they need to know about their relationship right now? Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I love when like Spirit does stuff like this. And then we have like Sagittarius and the cat, like the bow and arrow, and like the pink energy, which is just representing like love. So like, even if you feel like this person is too good to be true, they're not too good to be true. Like, yes, they kind of just fell in your lap and it was very spontaneous. It kind of just came out of nowhere, but that's how it was supposed to happen. Like, this is how it was supposed to play out. This is exactly where it was supposed to go. Group number 1, like, you're supposed to have met this person like this. This is a new beginning for you. And it could feel fast because this is Sagittarius, right? This is fiery energy, and Sagittarius like to be on the move. A fiery climax approaching. A fiery climax approaching. A full moon in Aries. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Like, oh my gosh. Yes, it's like, this is passionate. So the person you might meet, they could have like fire signs, like, what is it? Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their big three. Or they could have a fire sign as their Venus. And they just feel very passionate. They feel very like, whew, you know, and like with the climax energy, I feel like this is really like, you guys are like, oh my gosh, like, what am I doing here? Which is why, like, you have the meditation card, like, of like going within yourself and asking yourself, am I doing this? Like, this person feels like a risk. But I think there's a lot of lessons from this person that you're probably supposed to learn. They're going to open you up some. They're going to take you for a wild ride and you are completely ready. You know, they're going to bring out a different side of you. Maybe they'll bring out your more stern side, your more fiery side if you're not, you know, or maybe you guys could just really bring a lot of passion to you, where you guys are just going to really like kind of ground one another and make lots of like, I feel like you're going to make a lot of money together. Like, this person is good for your career or good for furthering you, maybe good for your stability and creating stability in your life. Is there anything else they need to know about their love life? Right now, I'm feeling like, I don't know why, but I feel like you guys are going to meet this person at like a bar or something. Maybe it's like a restaurant / bar, where it is like a energy where it's like, is this really where you want to meet someone? And maybe that's why you didn't really like give them the benefit of the doubt at first, or put all of your energy into it. Is there anything else they need to know? Is there anything else they need to know? Okay, guys, I think that is all. No, it's not. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So I don't know how long you guys have been single, but like maybe you guys have been single for a while, or maybe you were in like a tough spot in life and this person kind of came along, and I'm feeling like this person is bringing money. Like, they're very stable. So they're bringing forth some type of stability, whether that's emotional, spiritual, you know, or physical. They're bringing some type of like grounded energy to your life, and you're going to allow that. They're going to end an old cycle for you, because this new cycle, this new version of you is like, I'm feeling like dark and romantic. That's what they're pulling out of you, and they're making you take risk, and they're pushing you forward, and they're bringing you a lot more energy. So that's what I have for you guys, group number one. If you resonated with that, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment on how you felt about this reading. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. And I go live every Sunday, so I hope I see you guys there. Bye. Hello, group number two. This is what's happening in love for you right now. What's happening next in love for you right now. Let's go ahead and see what's happening next in love for group number two. Happening next in love for group number two. Yep, I see a card there. We have the Eight of Swords, representing that you could be feeling lost in your love life right now. You could be feeling like things are out of balance, or like you don't know exactly where things are going next for your relationships, whether you're single or in a relationship. You don't really know what's to come, and you're kind of just walking through it blindly. You're just kind of going with the flow and allowing the wind to blow you wherever is next. Maybe there could be some spiritual alignment you feel needs to happen for yourself. There could be some alignment that you feel really needs to take place. I'm feeling like some of you could be meeting this person like in a spiritual place, whether that's church, like a meditation. And that like there's some fast energy with the Page of Wands representing that you could be making a quick move. Something that's emotionally connected to you. And I'm feeling like right now you guys could be going through like a single spell, or you're in a relationship and you kind of want to be a little solo right now. Maybe you're isolating yourself, pulling away. Maybe you're not sure what you want next out of a relationship. Or the relationship could be towering. Yeah, you could currently be in a relationship and not really know exactly where it's going. You're feeling like this relationship could be a little bit out of alignment and you're trying to fall into alignment a lot better. You're trying to find your place. Or even you could just be getting like really aligned and now you're like, maybe this relationship isn't as in alignment as I thought. And that this relationship could be moving fast. Maybe you're deciding to make your next move or move away from the relationship. And this person could either be trying their best to be like your knight in shining armor, trying to fix it, trying to be committed, or you are really trying to be committed to yourself right now. I just feel like a lot of like loner energy right now, where you're just like, I just want to kind of do me. I just kind of want to be on my own. Because when we have the Tower card, and I feel like this is you breaking up with this person, letting go of this relationship, and kind of starting over. And I feel like you're starting over because this is more like, you're starting over because you feel like the foundation isn't right. Like this relationship just isn't right for you anymore. It's almost like you're growing apart. And now maybe there's already arguments or things just kind of falling apart. And you're kind of like, I just need to let it go. I just need to move forward and start a new foundation. And then we have the Five of Cups, representing, you know, kind of crying over spilled milk, crying over the fact that the relationship is ending or that this is coming to an end, a cycle is being complete here. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's almost like you kind of needed this. And even though you may not exactly want for this to come to an end, you're kind of like, I know that I need for it to come to an end. And that spirit also is like, I feel like you also know that you are worthy of more. You know that you are capable of more and that you're deserving of much more. Let's see. What else do they need to know? And I'm just feeling like this person, they're not like a bad person. It's just like you just don't see yourself with them anymore. There could be arguments around this, or arguments around the breakup, disagreements around the breakup. I'm just feeling really, really heavy. Feeling very heavy. And that tells me that like this relationship was probably very draining for you. Very heavy, very exhausting. Maybe like emotionally or mentally too much for you. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's more like mentally too much for you. And you're just ready to let go. And this person is not in agreement with that, of course. Like, they don't want to let go. They don't want to they don't want it to end. But it's kind of just like falling apart, you know? Let's see, what else? The foundation just wasn't right. You're ready? Yeah. This is something more spiritual for you. This is spiritual alignment for you. You're coming to a point where you're like, I had to sit back because I feel like very like exhausted. And I'm feeling like that's probably how you feel. Like you feel like very depleted from this relationship. Maybe you're here for this reading because you're wondering if you're making the right choice, and you are. Removing yourself from this relationship is the right thing, because this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be learning something spiritually from this. And a lesson that you've already learned is that the foundation wasn't right. That something wasn't right in the relationship. And that you kind of needed more. You needed to start over. Maybe there was lies or deceiving energy. But you needed to start over. You needed to let go. And you needed to do this so that way you could really, like go on this journey by yourself. There's a new self journey that you're going down, that you're learning. You're going in and learning about yourself. So you're letting go of the old. And you're okay with this. Does group number 2 need to know about love right now? What do they need to know about their love life right now? Okay. You're committed to being tested. Quarter moon, first quarter moon, which is the same as like the Hermit. You know that there is something more. It's like, you know that you really just need to find yourself. And I feel like you kind of know that this relationship for you was more of a test. It was more of a life lesson being learned. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. A new beginning. And you're starting this new beginning with your communication and learning to control your communication. You had some things you had to get off of your chest. You had to let go of this relationship. It was not for you. I feel so drained, and I feel like that's how like the energy is of this relationship. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to know about this relationship? This new beginning for you, you're kind of like not holding back at all. You're making sure that you like speak your mind. Yeah, a new start is coming. Yeah, a new start is coming. And we know this because we have the Hermit, we have the Tower representing starting over, everything collapsing, new beginning because of the collapse, having to start fresh. And your new like start fresh is something like really good for you. Like you really needed this. You really needed a fresh breath of air, and that person couldn't be that for you. This person wasn't exactly what you were looking for, and you knew this. And it already took a lot of your energy. It already kind of depleted you a lot. And you finally kind of got the courage to say, you know what? This just isn't it. It's just not for me. And it might be a bittersweet thing where you feel like, I'm sad about it, but I also know that I'm worthy of more. There's more for me. And this person's not giving in. They don't want it to end. They're not in agreement to how it's ending or what's happening next. But you know that you're supposed to go down this next path by yourself and kind of walk this path and kind of communicate to yourself what you want next in a next relationship and how you would like your next relationship to go. And where to like, and how to like really vocalize yourself for what's to come next. I hope this resonated with you guys. That's all I have for you. If you resonated with this, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, give it a big thumbs up, and comment how you resonated. And I go live every Sunday, and I will see you guys in my next video. Hello, group number 3. This is what's happening next in your love life right now. What's happening next in group number 3's love life right now. Group number 3's love life right now. There could be some stability happening, some emotional stability. Things might feel really good in your relationship right now, where you're almost head over heels if you are in a relationship. Or you could be coming across someone that makes you feel head over heels, very comfortable within yourself, almost very magical at the same time. This could be you riding in on success with your relationship. Your relationship could be in a really good spot, or it's going to be in a good spot. This could also be you meeting someone that is just emotionally like really right for you. Someone that is like emotionally understands you and you feel like emotionally equipped with. You guys could just feel like, almost feels like a match made in heaven with you two. And you guys could, you might feel like, wow, I like really hit the jackpot with this person. You could feel like you and this person were just like really meant to be. Wow. Wow. Yeah, and like your relationship is moving in a really good direction. It's passionate, it's fiery. It just feels right. This person, your person, if you haven't already met them, then they are someone that is like financially really well off or financially smart. Like they are really good with their finances and they know exactly where they put their money. They're not frivolous with their money. They could also be very grounded. They could be a very grounded individual, very down to earth. But they could also have like this sense of like high confidence. I don't want to say arrogance, but like they have a sense of like high confidence. They could be pulled together very well. They could be someone that like just always like smells good and looks good. Like they probably look really clean every time you see them because like they really like pull themselves together in that type of way. They could also be someone that loves to like teach you certain things, especially when it comes around like money. Like they might be someone that can like financially teach you things like, oh, business plans, where to invest your money, stuff like that, where they're really like in control in those areas of their life, right? And with the Page of Wands, I feel like either you're moving or you guys are making quick moves together. You guys are doing something really quickly together. You're taking off pretty fast with one another. Maybe you guys are moving in together quickly. Or you guys are taking a trip together very quickly. Something about this person makes you more spontaneous and more adventurous and willing to like leap with them, you know? They bring out this like passion in you, this fiery side in you. They could also be someone that just really motivates you to do things. So that could be why you're making so many like fast moves for yourself, because your person is really pushing you to go after your dreams. Yeah, like I feel like they're almost like a fantasy. Like they're like they're just like a fresh breath of air, you know? And I get this like protective sense from it. Like they are someone that is like easygoing, easily approachable, but they also know how to be very protective and very guarded of you as well. And so this quick move, these spontaneous moves that you could be making with this person or by yourself, maybe, I really feel like maybe you guys are taking a trip or you're moving in together. Like this is something that's like, yeah, of course they want that and you want it too. Especially, I feel like maybe you guys are like looking for houses or something, looking for apartments. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And this is telling me that you guys are like creating solid grounds. There's going to be an opportunity for you guys to create like a solid something for yourselves, you know, like maybe a home. I'm feeling like this is a home. This is something stable. Or you guys could be going into business together and taking a business adventure together. I'm just feeling like this is something like, this is like a new opportunity, definitely a new beginning. And you're definitely like trying to figure out like how to make this work. Like, is this going to be balanced? Is this a good idea? Are we really balancing each other out? Is this going to like work? And it is. And I'll take that as confirmation. Like, it is. This is going to be like, yeah, maybe at first it seems a little imbalanced. Like, it seems a little like rocky because you're like, we're doing something so spontaneous. We're moving kind of fast. We're kind of just taking an adventure here. But overall, like, you're trusting in the process, and you're going to continue to make these moves. You're going to create these solid grounds together. And I feel like you two are creating stability together. You're making a solid home together. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. I feel like the next step for you is moving in with your person. Let's see. Bring love into the situation. Yeah. And this is new moon in Aquarius. Yeah, the new beginning is definitely like blossoming. I feel like you guys are really taking your relationship to the next step. Like, and I feel like this next step is like kind of like moving in with one another and making it official. Or just doing something that makes it more solidified. Something that makes it more grounded, more solid. Where it's like undeniable. And it's like nothing but love here. There's nothing but like solid love here. A new start is coming. Yes, is this a new moon? Yeah, this is a new moon. So this is a new beginning that you're having with this person. And that's because like things are going so well for you two that you're like, yeah, like we should move in together. We should kind of take this extra leap. We should. And you're not really thinking too much of it. And that's okay. That's okay. You guys are kind of going to balance one another out. You and a loved one are safe. New moon in Cancer. Wow, that's 3 new moons. That is 3 new moons. So this new beginning is right for you. So if you were questioning if like you should do it or if you should go for it, you should definitely go for it. Just continue forward. Because this person is going to make you feel safe. You feel safe with this person. It's okay to be around this person. It's okay to let your guards down with this person. I'm feeling like some of you could be water signs and your person is an earth sign. Or you just have some type of like earth placements or water sign placements. But overall, like, this is like, you guys know what you're doing here. Like, you guys are already safe. And like, maybe this is like just like the little bit of confirmation that you really needed. But overall, like, this is like the perfect, this is ideal for you guys. Like, you guys really kind of complete each other. It's almost like you guys are very well balanced with one another. And you bring a lot of completion to your home or your relationship with one another emotionally and financially. So you guys are already like really good and well off in that area. And this new beginning is something that's like really meant for you, and you should really just keep going forward because Spirit wants you to recognize that like this is where you're supposed to go with this individual. If you haven't already met them, you will, and you will definitely feel extremely safe with them, emotionally safe with them, and know that you're secure. And if it does feel like it's moving fast, that's all right. Because you already have this inkling that it's safe. He's safe or she's safe. I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I leave a comment down below. And I go live every Sunday. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.